First, we want to check in with Christian Harsa, who's in South Portland at Jonathan Bush's campaign headquarters there. Hi, Christian.
Hey, Amanda. Jonathan Bush is one of those 7 GOP candidates running to be Maine's next governor. And I actually have Jonathan Bush right here. Now,
hello, Christian.
Hello. Now, Mr. Bush, how have you been feeling? It's the end of maybe a new beginning. But how are we feeling?
Terrific. There's nothing better than going on a noble mission with people you love and leaving it all on the field. And that's the way I feel tonight. There's just nothing more noble than trying to get Maine's economy out of the armpits and into the sky. And there's nothing more fun than talking to Mainers. And for the last, 8 months almost, that's all I've been doing. And it's just been the joy of my life.
Now, it was something we heard our folks back at the station talking about was you're kind of well known because of your last name. Now,
yeah.
Do you think your last name was helpful, or was it more of an anchor that kind of was a drag? What do you think?
Yeah, I think you guys covered it well. It was an anchor in the beginning. Nobody wants some nepo baby, someone who isn't their own person. And I had to establish my cred that I've been a businessman in Maine. I've built 1,000 jobs in this state, been engaged in lots of other elections, bringing business to Maine. And as that got out there, and as my effort to bring it out there gave people the opportunity to see me in motion and see me work, then I got to establish my own identity with Mainers, which of course is exactly what Mainers should do. They should be skeptical until something looks credible to them. And I'm thrilled at the credibility that seems to be bouncing off of those eyes when I make eye contact at the polling station. I'm Jonathan Bush, thanks for coming in today. And they, give you a smile and a little bump in the air. It's just the greatest feeling in the world.
Now, as you're kind of seeing, we see these results slowly start to come in. We may not know, but is there a number or figure that you're hoping to see from the results tonight that might give you an indication you could come out on top?
3.2. No, I have no idea. I don't know the number. I know that obviously ranked choice is difficult. It's annoying. Particularly Republicans can't stand the amount of time, and the opaqueness of the process makes people who are worried about the credibility of our elections more nervous than ever. But that was the game we were given to play, so we played it. There was no consolidation of the field as there might have been if there wasn't ranked choice, which is fine. That's the game, and so we played it. I feel very good, not just at the number of folks that are going to give me a first choice, but the number of folks. You got 3 great CEOs there, all running, great guys, Ben and Owen and me. So you might like you might say, look, I need an outsider who's a real CEO to turn around this mess and shrink the bureaucracy. But you might like this particular CEO versus that one. And as long as you get one, you're happy. And so we're just waiting to see. We'll see. Maybe it's all me tonight. Who knows? But if it's not a 50% win tonight, I imagine that the majority of the voters that want somebody who is who they say they are and can turn things around and has a track record of doing turnarounds in the past, they'll consolidate around their favorite one.
Now, we've got some fans of you right
good
here.
Crowd. Hello, fans.
In this room. Now, for those fans at home, one last message for them.
Thank you. This was the honor of my life, going around with you guys and getting to know you and hearing your stories and being honored with your frustrations. And no matter what happens next, I will carry them with me every day of my life until I'm dead. Thank you all very much for giving me a shot at this great, great honor.
Hey, Jonathan Bush, thank you so much.
Thank you, Christian. You've been good out there. You've been relentless.
Thank you. Now, all of you back in the studio, we're going to be here throughout the evening, keeping tabs on the party here. And for now, I'm going to toss it back to you all.
Christian Harsa with an optimistic Jonathan Bush 37 minutes after the polls closed. Obviously, Jonathan recognized the work Christian's been doing through the campaign as well.